y'all, peace and blessings. I am so sorry for the bad lighting. I'm driving in this beautiful weather. It happens to be 72 degrees, which is like out of the norm, so I had to make a few stops. But I just wanted to touch base with you all, love bugs. I don't know about y'all, but I've been fighting this flu that's been going around. It's terrible flu. I've been giving it a good fight too. Anyway, that's not why I'm here, and that's not why I turned on this camera. Sorry for the lighting again. I turned on this phone and video because I found that a lot of my clients who I read for, whom I don't really like to say clients, but more like seekers. I found that a lot of seekers, they always ask me for recommendations on root workers and different, botanical shops and stuff like that. Like what would I recommend, kind of thing. Well, the first thing is first. First thing is first. When it comes to getting a root worker or someone to do something for you, one of the things you want to look for is, does the person show their face? Are they who they say they are? I kind of tend to be a little iffy about, folks who show their face. I mean folks who don't show their face, because excuse me, that says something to me. Like, what are you hiding? Like, myself personally, I am who I am. I don't hide my face, and I work in corporate America. I don't hide my face. It is what it is, because I can stand by my readings, and I can stand by anything I've taught other people to do, for themselves. So that's number one. Are they hiding their face? Check the reviews, number two, and see if you can see some other people commenting about them, and see how long they've been on YouTube, if that's the route you want to go. But the first thing I tell someone is, you want a root worker, you want me to recommend one for you, look in the mirror. My little bun. Yes, look in the mirror, honey. Look at your root worker right there. No one can harness your energy like you can. You can harness your own energy and manifest anything you want. Put all your energy for anything you want, specifically for you. Oh, and like another thing, especially like if you're looking for a root worker for money, prosperity work, are they prosperous? You got to take that into account. Looking for someone to do some kind of love work for you, is they asses in love? Or have any potentials? You know what I'm saying? How a motherfucker who ain't got shit going on as far as prosperity, ain't got no love, gonna manifest some shit for you? That's bullshit. Oh wow, I'm in a back road somewhere, y'all. Sorry, it just got really dark. Super dark. Maybe something. No, that's not making it better. Anyway, because I'm not gonna redo this. I'm just going straight. Yeah, so like, how a person gonna do something for you, manifest some stuff for you, and they can't manifest it for themselves? That's some bullshit. When you doing root work, manifestation, and this, that, and other, you don't have to call on any kind of entities or deities or anything like that. You don't need to do that. Sometimes all you need is a candle and some belief, and not even a candle. Sometimes you can write that petition down on a piece of paper, regular paper, nothing fancy, and you send it out into the universe and sit back and watch it unfold. I mean, that's at least that's what I teach my clients to do, because I have clients from all kind of different religious backgrounds. Bro, are you gonna turn or what? What are we gonna say here? Anyway, I got several clients from all kind of several different, religious backgrounds. So I'm not gonna sit there and say, hey, you need to go work with I don't know, Oshun or Papa Legby. Why would I tell somebody that and they have no knowledge to know anything about that? They don't have any background in that. Like, you can't go messing with deities and this, that, and the other, and that's not your background, that's not your calling. You weren't scratched in, you weren't tapped in. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that to manifest things for yourself. So what I would say would be the first thing to do is to try to do it yourself. People who I talk to and teach this to have been extremely successful. Extremely successful. Damn, it's getting black again. Sorry, y'all. I know the lighting sucks, my bad. But I'm not recording this again. The people who I've taught, like when they schedule readings with me and we get into that whole, should I get a root worker, this, that, and that, I'm like, you can do this yourself. And let me tell you how. You know what I'm saying? And I would give them, step by step, and you got to put the work in and effort. People who have followed through are having extreme success. Do you hear me? I call them like my little moon babies are manifesting their asses off. All without calling up on, any saints, bothering any deities, any spirits. Obviously I teach them to always pay, honor and respect to your ancestors first. That's always number one. Of course, that's part of it. But I rather just teach people how to fish than to just give them fish. Now, some things may require someone who has a bit more time in as far as root working. And if, that case may come up. It's quite a few good people out there who really, get it popping. And those people are the ones, I would recommend it, offline or whatever, but they're the ones who's not afraid to show their faces. Show your face. Who are you? They're the one who can show and prove. Yeah, I can do a prosperity spell for you or love for you because I'm happily married. I got a whole bunch of coins in the bank, or things like that. Like, you can't have someone who can't, sorry y'all, they can't manifest no shit for you if they poor, or they not, they don't have no real coins in the bank. They can't. How they gonna do that and they can't do it for themselves? So the point of this is, oh damn, I'm at 8 minutes. Whew. The point of this is, give yourself a shot. Believe in yourself. Nobody can harness your own energy like you can. I swear to God, y'all be killing me. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say swear to God, but y'all be killing me with this whole get this figure candle, that figure candle, and I'm like, this is some bullshit. Cause we didn't have all this stuff back in the day. Like, it's really not that. I mean, it's pretty. It get the job done. It's cute, but it's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? I guess the whole point of this video is believe in yourself. Believe in your own magic. Believe it and it shall be. And another thing that I wanted to talk about, because this came up with a client who I read for a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago. These goddamn botanical shops. I mean, I really can't recommend any, so to speak, because I go to the market when it's time for me to get down. I go to the market to get the supplies and the things that I need, so I really don't venture out into botanicals often. But let me tell you something, a lot of those, I'm not gonna say all of them, but some botanical shops have been known to fool around with the candles. Okay, they'll mess with the wick at the bottom so that the candle can burn black, either burn black or bust. I'm trying to turn. Either it'll turn black or it'll bust. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll sell you like several of those. They'll dress them in oh gosh, that's another thing. I do not recommend buying dress candles from anyone. I mean, unless you really know that person. Yeah, okay, cool. But just walking in out of the street and just trying one out and like, let me buy this dress candle. No. I don't recommend that at all. Dress your own candles. But back to the candle situation. Sometimes, you know, they've been known to fool around with the candles. So that way when it busts and it crack and it turned black and stuff like that, you can come back like, oh my god, it turned black, it busts, blah 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 blah, and you're like all freaking out, and they're like, oh, you know, mommy, oh, you got a spell or a curse on you, it's gonna cost XYZ, blah blah blah. Bullshit. You know, and I find it deplorable because people are already coming to you in some messed up situations. They coming to you for help. They coming to you because they desperate, and then you go and you take advantage of that. But you know, those people will have to pay for that eventually. You can't take advantage of people who is already, you know, you can't take advantage of people, period, number one. But I'll digress on that. Anyway, so just be very skeptical of that. When I do go to botanica shops, which is very rare, you know, I'm just checking the spot out, checking out the energy, and I'll just buy like regular pillar candles, like kind of like small spell candles, maybe sometimes big, but I don't get any that's in the glass. Honestly, I get my 7-day candles, and they last for 7 days too, from this West Indian market. I'm sure you can find some at your local West Indian markets or Mexican, Hispanic markets and stuff like that. They right there, like $3, if that. And most of them do last from 5 to 7 days. But my whole reason of posting this was before you go searching and spending coins on this, that, and the other, you know, get that energy and use it to work on yourself before you go spending coins on someone else to use their energy and, you know, to help you out first, especially if it's something for simple like love. And no, love ain't simple, excuse me. Especially if it's something about love and prosperity and something like that. Like, you always want to try first. You always want to try it yourself first. And I'm not talking about invoking or conjuring or tiptoeing through the cemetery being so goddamn disrespectful. Some of the shit I hear on this damn YouTube. I have not had a chance to tell my story yet on how I got here. But I'm gonna tell you what. If I ever thought somebody was tiptoeing through the graveyard to snatch my mother's graveyard dirt or something crazy like that for some dumbass love spell, we gonna have some problems. Don't do that. It's not necessary. Like, literally, people overcomplicate shit for no reason, and I don't know why. But I've been up on this joint for 13 minutes because I was driving from my auntie's house and I felt compelled to make a video. So hey, you can see me a little bit. Yeah. Hi, y'all. So yeah, that's all I wanted to come to y'all and talk to y'all about tonight. Sorry about my voice. I'm fighting this cold off. It's nothing like doing your own magic, trying it for yourself. I know a long time ago when I was a little girl, you know, I did it for myself. I still do it for myself. I've been my own test dummy many times. Some failed miserably. Others very, very, very successful, very good. It was all good. You got to be your own project. And as far as that love thing, y'all got to start with self-love, man. I can't tell you that enough. Self-love is so important. You have to be your own goddamn cheerleader. Damn, I can't believe I've been on this joint 15 minutes. Thank you for riding home with me. I just pulled up into my garage. Now it's time for me to go in my house. But again, yeah, if you're looking for a root worker and things like that, I mean, I got a couple. I could refer you to. Again, if you're looking at YouTube and stuff like that, I'm going to say go with the person who's showing their face, who's not afraid to show you who they are. They telling you their name. You know what I mean? They got PayPal. You can see they didn't want PayPal, you know, and you know who they are. You don't want to... I'm just kind of weary of these folks who don't show their face. And I don't know. That's kind of odd. Like what you're afraid of. That's kind of weird to me. Stand behind what you do. Be proud of it. For your wins and your fails or whatever. So I guess I'm rambling now, right? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. Hey, stay healthy, y'all. Don't let this cold and flu get you, cause I'm fighting it. Peace. Be blessed, y'all. Be blessed. Believe in yourself.